Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Robbie with me. We've just beaten Leeds 5-0 at the Emirates. I mean, you had a treat today in the Emirates Stadium. Bloody hell.
Everything, like from Eze coming out to GYOKERES to, Max Dowman. I mean, like, it was just a game just loaded with stories. I mean, let me first of all start off with Eze. I've been wanting Arsenal to do that for years. When you get a new signing, bring him out on the pitch. Let people see. I thought it was just... Eze coming out today was such a beautiful moment. I don't know if people saw, right, but when he came out and, he was looking around and he's taking the applause of the crowd. But what was a great moment is that when he was walking back in to the tunnel now, he sort of looked up and sort of went, "Yeah, God, only you could do this, man. Only you could do this. I'm back." Yeah. That guy's journey, it's an unbelievable story. To be rejected, and I've sort of been around that sort of academy system. It's really, really tough. You have as well.
Facts.
And you know what it's like when you get rejected and that, and you can sink or swim. And he swum, and he's done so well that all these years later now, he's walking out onto that pitch at the Emirates. And not only are you walking out, every fan there is so glad and so happy that you're here. I mean, honestly, that was just like, I was stood up there watching that. I was just like, it was such a wonderful moment, incredible. So
credit to Andrea Berta and credit just to the club, because it feels like a window we haven't seen. I think maybe ever could potentially. It's been an amazing window.
Andrea Berta, the job that he's done has been insane. You know what I mean? When you look around that squad at the moment and you see the squad depth that Arsenal have got, normally Saka comes off, we're all going, "Oh my God, that's it, it's finished." But Madueke, I thought he'd done really, really well when he switched over onto that side. And then they brought Max Dowman on and he was absolutely awesome. So I just think that he's done a fantastic job. The squad depth is unbelievable.
Let's stick on Eze, because there's so many storylines to go through with you, Robbie. But let's stick with Eze quickly. Next week, Liverpool, do you start him?
I think there's a shout to start him in the game. Yeah, definitely.
Would you start him? There's a shout, but I need to hear from you. If everyone's fit, do you start him? And if Saka and Odegaard aren't fit, do you start him?
If Saka's fit, I would still start him. I'd start him over on the left-hand side. I personally kind of want to see him playing on the left, because I think that he's going to bring a lot of threats on that left-hand side. I think he can become like a Saka on that left, because he's strong, he carries the ball brilliantly.
There's no frimpong for Liverpool as well.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, he's got he's such a threat. And if you've got the threat of Saka on one side, if he's fit that is, and then him on the other side, and then you can bring on a Martinelli later on when players tire. I'd start Eze.
You didn't mention on him Madueke, and today people were saying he had a really good game. So you're saying drop him then for Eze if come next week?
He did, but personally I think he's a much more effective player on the right hand side. You saw when Madueke switched to the right, for me he looked much better. You saw he was very, very good. So if Saka's out, I'd have Madueke on the right hand side, and then on the left-hand side, I'd have Eze.
Wow, you want to see Eze. You really want to see him.
I want to see him, man. I want to see him in some capacity in that game, because he's a match-winning player, and he's an exciting player, and he's a serious threat. And the more threats you have on the pitch, especially when you're playing a team like Liverpool, that bodes well.
Firstly, injuries. Is it concerning that we've seen two key players, two major injuries? Considering there were some players out already today, we didn't see Ben White in the side. Is it this early on? Is it concerning?
It's a concern, but it shows the reason why you need squad depth. You know what I mean? A lot of people. I was chatting to a guy the other day, and he was going to me, but where are we going to play all them players? Yeah. And I'm like, listen, we've got 38 Premier League games. Next week we've got the draw for the Champions League. We've got that new league system in which every game now you can't just go into it and think, all right, we'll wait. You've got to go and win all those games. You've got the Carabao Cup, you've got the FA Cup. There's loads of games. So you need squad depth. You need a big squad now to compete on all fronts. So, the fact that we've brought in that squad is so important, because you saw today, under normal circumstances, that's our two most important players out. Martin Odegaard, who I thought started the game really, really well, right? And then that injury that he got, how that play didn't get booked, I couldn't believe it, right? And then he comes off, and then Saka, that's the worrying one, because that looked like there could possibly be a hamstring, which means to be out for a couple of weeks. But you got Madueke and you got players that can come in. So, but that's why you need the squad depth. And what a goal by Saka, by the way. You've forgotten about
right
it.
foot.
What a goal. This guy's an incredible player.
Let's go to this, Robbie, because you know the rival fans, when GYOKERES made that miss, when he missed and it went wide and he was in the box, they were ready. They were ready for him. Yeah. I see people wanting you to do the celebration, mock you and all that.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Now, can they keep? Can they be?
2 in 2.
Right.
Yeah, 2 in 2. Right.
First goal took for it. Yeah.
Great goal. Pace, power. Went past players like they weren't there. He was bullying up defenders today, right? I know people are going to say, all right, it's only Leeds, but people were getting carried away last week when City beat Wolves and Tottenham beat, Burnley at home. Richarlison's great. Look at that goal he scored. That was a great goal, and he was a threat all game. You can see he's a proper striker, and the reason why everybody's ready to troll him, ready to mock him, and that, because they're scared. They're scared. It's a
big call. He's saying that people are scared of GYOKERES when he's in the side.
What it is, it's a fear of him cooking. Yeah. They're like, if this guy cooks,
he could be in trouble.
They're in trouble. They're like, we're in trouble, man. If this guy, so if they see a game go past and he don't score in that, they're quick to jump on his back and that. But they secretly, underneath all that, they know if this guy starts to cook, with Arsenal's defence and midfield, with Arsenal's ability to create chances, we got a problem here.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what it is. Every time you see all these fans going on about it, that's what it is. They're scared, right? And I think he is going to cook. And I saw positive signs today. He's still raw to the league. He's still new. He's still got to learn. We still got to learn his runs and everything. But I think, it was so important that he scored today ahead of that Anfield game. I said to Julian, I really want him to score. And the fact that he's got a brace, took his penalty brilliantly. I mean, I know there was a lot of people saying, Max Dowman take it. I was like, no. That's the other thing I liked about him as well. I think if that's Havertz, he gives it to Max Dowman and that. My man's like, yo, you're 15, but I'm the striker, brother. Stand down, bro. Striker type. Big man type.
Wait, your turn.
Big man type. I need these goals. And I like that. I want that hunger to score goals, because that's what you're going to be judged on. So, well done to him. Great performance by him. I think all round today, we took a little while to kind of get into it. Ray had to pull off a really good save from that header. But, we got back into it, a set piece, which, always gets us out of trouble. And then after that, I thought we were excellent in the game. Once we got that first goal, we were excellent after that.
Anything that scares you you said about fans are just scared of GYOKERES, anything that scares you from any other team that you've seen so far in this season, just quickly, because I feel like they want to know, you saying it's a bit of not a deflection, but saying they're just scared of GYOKERES. Is there anything that you see from any other team?
Listen,
Liverpool strengthened.
Listen, Liverpool, like Ekitike's look really good for them. They're a good side. They're the champions. So I've got full respect for them. Even when I look at the games today, like City, I thought City were pretty poor today, but it's the second game. I'm not getting carried away with anything at the moment.
Not getting carried away being top of the league right now, Robbie.
No, because it's still early, man. It's early, very, very early. It's the second game of the season. Tottenham today, they started last season well, and the season before. You know what I mean? Chelsea yesterday. They look great, but if that was us, would people be saying it was only West Ham and they'd be really poor this season? You know what I mean? So. To me, it's still early. I ain't getting carried away, but the signs are good. Yeah. And I think what we all got to remember is that we've still got that same defence. Like what Salah said to you, right, when you done that interview with him the other day, which is very true, which is, it's a set. I've been saying it.
That was a nice through ball.
Yeah, I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Arsenal got a real steady defence. It's the same defence. They had to make a lot of changes there. Even the midfield is more or less, apart from Zubimendi, the same midfield. Declan Rice, Odegaard, it's similar players. Saka is still the same spine, still the same. They've just added bits to it. And by the way, Zubimendi today as well, I thought he was really, really good as well. I mean, listen.
Are you saying we're favourites? So just quickly, I don't know if we are.
No, I still think Liverpool are the favourite. If you go and did a poll, everybody would say Liverpool the favourites. They get Isak, they're definitely the favourites, and I think they will get Isak.
Let me close by.
We're up there.
Let me finish by asking you just quickly because this Max Dowman. We was in pre-season. People were telling me, or everyone saying, don't put pressure and don't rush him. But a kid, 15, I think he's 1 year older than your son. Like he's unbelievable. The pressure comes.
My son got his GCSEs during the week. Dowman ain't even doing his GCSEs yet. It's crazy. Honestly, like, you know, I can't understand what he's doing. Like, I can't believe he's 15. You know what I mean? I said pre-season, we need DNA tests, right? You know what I mean? Maybe they need to do another one. He's 15. It's mental. It's mental that this kid is 15, man, and the confidence. And, you know, man's making Wanyeri look like an old man.
That's so true.
I mean, it's crazy.
So true.
Wanyeri's only just turned 18.
Yeah. But he's making him. Yeah.
Look at that today. Like, you got Saka come through Haylands. You got Wanyeri through Haylands. You got Lewis Skelly, who's like a veteran now at 18.
That's mad.
Lewis Skelly is a veteran at 18.
That's true.
Bodying man and that at 18, right? They got him. Now they got Dowman. This is crazy what they're doing. Like the staff at Hayland, the coaches, the scouts, they all need a pay rise. Everyone's giving credit to Andrea Berta and that. You know what I mean? Those scouts and those coaches at Hayland also need their flowers as well, because when you bring through a player like that, and you know the thing at Arsenal, you get a chance. Everyone's talking about Chelsea. I was in an argument the other day with someone, oh, Chelsea, they're great sellers. Yeah, because they literally like a farm. They bring through players to sell, right? But we're bringing through players to say to them, yo, you're going to play. Yeah. And that's what I love about it. So these guys are getting a chance. They're seeing that there's a pathway, that if you do everything right, you train right, you have the right attitude, you're patient, you can be playing on the Emirates pitch at 15 in front of 60,000 people. That's what Arsenal are doing. And I think that's incredible. You know what I mean? We got to be really, really proud of that. And I think them coaches and those scouts at Haylands, you know what I mean? They deserve as much flowers as Andrea Berta.
Robbie,